Academic theses are usually essential requirements for completing a university or college degree. Sometimes, questions are asked on the ownership of academic thesis, especially when there is need to use the thesis after studies or even sharing of the thesis. This short video will be useful if you are seeking clarification on the ownership of academic thesis. So, who owns the academic thesis, which has been compiled by a student under the supervision of an academic tutor or company/industrial professional? The good news is that by default, students, mostly graduates now, generally own the copyright to their academic thesis/project report. In some circumstances, there are other factors which students and graduates need to consider prior to sharing or making their work public. To clarify on this topic, one will need to consider the different contributors that may have added value to the project or research work. Institutions, university and college, the student, groups of students and companies often add value to students' research or project during the completion of their academic studies to obtain a bachelor's degree, master's or PhD qualification. This further highlights the possibility that the ownership of the final project report may vary. Although students should generally own their academic project/thesis report, listed below are some additional considerations to think about. Were you a member of the university staff while studying? Did you study under a university scholarship? Did you do your research and reporting whilst working as an intern for a company? Is your research fully company sponsored? Did you study under a company scholarship? Did you sign off ownership right before getting admission? Did you sign off ownership right before starting your thesis? Is the ownership included in the school's terms and condition you signed during matriculation? If any of the above applies to you, there is the likelihood that you may have signed a confidential agreement with the company or university or signed off the copyright of your research or thesis report. As the terms of such agreement can vary or expire after a period, it is advisable that you review the signed agreement or check with the company or university. If you are, or were, a self-financing student and none of the above considerations apply to you, by default, you should own the copyright of your most valued work, project/thesis report, from your academic study. As the copyright owner, you have the exclusive right to control the reproduction and distribution of the work. You may think of your thesis/project report as just another ordinary document required to pass your academic course or degree, however sharing it may add value to the society. For students, researchers, scholars, etc. doing academic thesis, it is necessary to acknowledge the source. Sharing will enrich everyone with more knowledge, and honor. Knowledge increases by sharing but not by saving, Kamari aka Lira. Check the comments to see below valuable information. 1. Universities in UK, USA and Canada to know more about copyright. 2. University directories in UK, USA and Canada. 3. World University Directory. Click on the subscribe button to be notified of amazing digital and educational contents.